Hi there, welcome to this Linux tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be dealing with introduction to Linux and also why you should learn Linux and some other aspects in Linux. So let's get right into it. So right here we have introduction to Linux. So right here it says that Linux is a powerful open source operating system that's used by millions of people around the world, from casual users to tech professionals. Unlike Windows and Mac, Linux is free to use, modify, and distribute, making it a popular choice for developers, system administrators, and even everyday users who value customization and control. Originally created by Linux Tavod in 1991, Linux has grown into a family of operating systems known as distributions, or distro for short. Okay, now like Ubuntu, Fedora, and Debian, each distro offers its own look, feel, and tool, but it's built on the same Linux kernel, the core part of the system that communicates directly with the hardware. Whether you are interested in learning Linux for programming, cybersecurity, server management, or just to try something new, it's a valuable skill that opens up a world of possibilities. Best of all, you don't need to replace your current operating system. You can try Linux alongside other operating systems like Windows. So you can just go ahead and install the VirtualBox, then go ahead and set up Linux on that VirtualBox. So in that way you have Linux operating system and Windows. Okay, so now why learn Linux? There are several reasons why Linux stands out compared to other operating systems. 1. Free and open source. Linux is completely free to download and use. More importantly, it's open source, meaning anyone can view, modify, or contribute to its code. This has led to a massive global community that constantly improves and supports the system. Now, another reason why Linux is really good is the security. Linux is known for being secure and less vulnerable to virus and malware. That's why it's the preferred OS for servers, cybersecurity professionals, and even government around the world. The third reason is stability and performance. Linux system can run for years without crashing or needing a restart. It's lightweight and efficient, making it perfect for older computer or devices with limited resources. Customization. With Linux, you can change almost everything from how it looks to how it works. You are not locked into one way of doing things, which is ideal for users who love tinkering or want to set up tailored to their workflow. Now, another reason is developer friendly. Linux supports nearly every programming language and development tool out of the box. Most of the internet runs on Linux-based server, making it essential knowledge for developers, DevOps, engineers, and system administrators. Now let's talk about the other components in Linux. So right here it says, understanding the key parts of Linux can help you feel more comfortable as you start exploring it. Here are the four main components. One is a kernel. The kernel is the core of the Linux operating system. It handles communication between your hardware and software. For example, when a program wants to save a file, the kernel talks to your hard drive to make it happen. Okay, now let's move on to number 2. So number 2 is the shell. The shell is the interface that lets you interact with the system. It can be graphical, using Windows icon and menu, or command line based, where you type commands. The most common shell is called bash, which means born again file system. Linux organizes everything, including files, folders, and devices, into a single tree-like structure that starts at the root directory. Unlike Windows, drive like C drive and D drive don't exist. Everything is part of this root tree. So in Linux, you don't have like the C drive and the D drive. What we have is a root tree. Okay, so now the fourth one is user space. This includes all the tools and applications you interact with, like files manager, text editors, browsers, and system utility. Each Linux distribution bundles its own set of tools to suit different types of users. Thank you guys. You guys made it to the end of the video. Yes, we have made it to the end of the video. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.